What can they do to wear Luka down?
I don't think they can. Everybody, I think Luka's seen every defense possible. I think he's seen everything you can throw at him. And Luka, he's not a guy you can speed up. He plays at his own pace. So whatever you throw at him, he's just gonna pick you apart. So if you hard hedge the screens, he's just gonna just make that play. If you come flat on it, he's just gonna step in that pocket and shoot the three. If you kind of step up a little bit, he's gonna split you and he's gonna kind of make something happen. So I think he's seen everything possible. Like all you can do is really just hope he's having a bad night because Luka's just that good. He gets to a spot and you can't speed him up.
We think they can make him work on the other end?
That's where it's going to be at. That's going to be up to Jaylen Brown because we know he can be in attack mode just as much. And here's the other thing about him where it could work for him and his benefit to try to get Luka in foul trouble. He attacks the board a lot.
Yeah, got
you know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm consistently attacking the board, you know what I'm saying? We got a body up, you know what I'm saying? That's going to wear down that shooter in that fourth quarter. But so it's going to be one or two things. Either that foul could come or you going to give up that board.
Yep.
But do you think Luka's guarding Jaylen Brown? I feel like they would have.
He ain't going to have no choice. He ain't going to have no choice that time from the way that this game is today. And all they doing is switching everything.
Like at some point, everybody.
That's all you see.
Yeah.
Switching everything. And yeah, at some point he's gonna have to guard Jason Tatum. He's gonna have to guard Jaylen Brown. He might even have to guard here and there D White, depending on how Boston runs that P&R. But man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a good matchup. I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
I think Luka does a great job of not exerting the maximum energy on defense and hiding himself and not putting himself in harm's way. You know, I watch him play defense and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, I've seen him sit down a few times and just really try to play a little defense, but I think he just puts himself in position where he ain't got to, you know, guard the best player or be in bad situations where you got to exert a whole lot of energy.
Well, I mean, it's by design.
Yeah,
you want Derrick Jones to do that.
Yeah, so it's by design. So I just think, man, Luka has seen it all. Luka has been doing this, you know what I'm saying? We act like he an OG, but he's been playing since he was 16.
Right.
Luka's what, about 25 now?
25.
So this 8th, 9th year playing pro, he got this. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets it. So I don't think any game plan they throw at him, I think Luka's going to be comfortable in and Kyrie's going to be comfortable in. And I think on the flip side, Jaylen Brown and Tatum's going to be comfortable in because these guys are special. They're different. I don't care what you throw at these guys. They got something. They got a counter for it. So it's just one of them. We hope they miss. Sometimes, like you were just talking about, sometimes you got to make your offense your best defense, and you got to just really go at them. You got to go for every offensive rebound. You got to run these lanes and stuff to try to make these guys work. And that's the only thing you can really do against these guys because they do a great job of conserving energy and really giving you everything. Conserving energy on defense, but giving you everything on the offense.
And Luka gonna have to step his defense up.
Oh, 100%.
You know, in this series because, you know, again, they won't be able to hide him. I think Jason Tatum, Jay Brown, Derek White, and if KP comes back, so yeah,
Holiday can get that bucket.
Yeah, Drew. So
but that's just to start the first. That's just to start the first half and the second half because you got to think who they on their bench. They got.
Well, if Porzingis is back and pushes Horford to the bench.
Okay, but then they got Pritchard, Hauser.
Yeah, they got to come in and be that one unit.
But then so I'm looking. If I'm Luka. Because you know how they split down. They split superstars minutes. So, like, Kyrie probably going to come out the first. After 5 minutes, Kyrie probably going to come out and let Luka cook for the rest of the quarter. And then Kyrie going to come back, or maybe 6 minute mark. And then Kyrie will come back in and take over the second quarter. So now you got, you know, the bench guys on there, and you can really hide with them. I'm not saying, you know, not trying to be, you know, disrespectful to them, but they ain't Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way they stagger these minutes and stagger these different matchups, I think it's just so many gaps where these guys, you know what I'm saying, understand that, and they're going to find these gaps to rest and make sure that they're fresh when it's their time, you know, because sometimes just on the offensive end, it's just not your time. You just become a space and spot-up guy.
Decoy.
And you might not even touch the ball. You resting that whole time because now I'm watching him cook. I'm watching, you know, Luka go through his bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Kyrie go through his bag, and I'm just kind of just recharging my battery. Now I can give you, you know, so, you know, these guys are very smart on how they approach the game and how they go about it in terms of conserving energy.